If you're a dog owner in Chico, you know there are so many great places to get outside with your best friend. So let's talk about how to find the right professional to make sure every one of those adventures is a good one. Just picture it for a second. A nice, calm walk through Bidwell Park, no pulling on the leash. Or maybe you're sitting on a patio downtown and your dog is just chilling out right beside you. That's the dream, right? Well, those moments are totally within reach with the right training. So, how are we going to get you there? We're going to walk through 5 main things. First, why training specifically for life in Chico matters. Then, what to look for in a trainer. We'll explain the different types of training, cover the most important questions to ask, and then wrap up with costs and some great local resources. Okay, first up, training for life in Chico. This is all about making sure your dog has the skills for the actual places you'll go together here in town. Think about it. Your dog's classroom isn't just your house. It's the busy Saturday farmers market. It's the crowds around Chico State, the popular trails in Bidwell Park. A good trainer gets this and knows how to prepare your dog for these real-world situations. All right, section 2, what to look for. This is so important. You want to find a professional who knows their stuff, but also uses kind and effective methods. You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement. It's really the gold standard now. And the idea is simple. You reward the behavior you want to see again. Not only does this work, but it also builds a really strong bond of trust and, makes learning fun for your dog. Now, credentials can look like a bit of alphabet soup, but they're a great shortcut to see if a trainer takes their education seriously. You don't have to memorize them, but seeing letters like these is a good sign. And if you're dealing with tougher issues like fear or anxiety, you might want to look specifically for a certified behavior consultant. And this brings up a really critical point. You want to stay far away from any trainer who relies on fear, intimidation, or pain. Humane methods are just safer, they work better long-term, and honestly, they make for a much better relationship with your dog and a more peaceful life with your neighbors. Okay, next up, let's talk about the different training formats. Not all training looks the same, so this is about finding the structure that's right for you, your dog, and your goals. The 2 most common options you'll find are group classes and private lessons. Group classes are fantastic for general manners and for teaching your dog to focus when other dogs and people are around. They're also usually more affordable. Private lessons, on the other hand, are perfect for tackling things that happen at home, like barking at the mail carrier or jumping on your guests. Besides those 2, there are a few other styles. For really tough behaviors, a board and train program can offer intensive, around-the-clock help. If your schedule is just packed, day training can help speed up the results. And in-home training is great because it lets you work on problems right where they actually happen. All right, on to section 4, asking the right questions. Once you have a few potential trainers in mind, it's time to chat with them. This checklist should help you out. Think of this like you're interviewing someone for an important job. You'll want to ask about their methods and their credentials. Ask them how they'll make a plan specifically for your dog, not some cookie-cutter program. It's also really smart to clarify how you'll measure progress. And of course, get a full breakdown of the costs up front. Many good trainers will offer a free consultation, which is a great way to see if it's a good fit. And that brings us to our final section, costs and local resources. Let's look at the financial side of things and some great local spots where you can put all this new training to the test. So here's a general idea of what training costs look like around Chico. As you can see, there's a pretty wide range. Group classes are a great budget-friendly place to start for basic skills. As you move into more one-on-one help with private lessons or intensive programs, the investment goes up, but so does that personalized attention. Once you start training, you'll need places to practice. The fenced-in dog parks at Tyter Ponds and Hooker Oak are perfect for working on recall without any worries. And for practicing polite leash walking around distractions, the trails in Upper Bidwell Park are just fantastic. So, with all this in mind, the question really becomes a fun one. What new adventures are you and your dog going to have together around town? At the end of the day, a well-trained dog is a true companion, one who can be part of your life more fully, whether you're at home, visiting friends, or just enjoying everything our beautiful community has to offer. Best of luck as you start this very rewarding journey together.